Rupees 5 crore for retirement may look like a big amount, in fact an unachievable figure. But would you believe if I say that you can achieve this number by investing monthly a small sum of 7,700 rupees? Hello and welcome to our channel 5 Minute Finance by ET Money, where we talk about the basics of personal finance. In today's video, we are going to talk about a practical strategy to create 5 crore corpus for your retirement. We'll cover how much you need to invest, when you need to start and where you need to invest. So let's get started with the most interesting part. When should you start investing for your retirement? Retirement is a faraway goal, therefore many delay it thinking there's time for it. But let me tell you, if you want to accumulate a big corpus for your retirement, you need to start early. Now, what is the definition of early? Let me explain. A person who's 40 years old has around 20 years to retire. Now, if he has to reach a retirement goal of 5 crores, he will have to invest around 50,000 rupees monthly for 20 years to achieve this goal. We have assumed a rate of return of 12% here. Remember this, because we'll have a detailed discussion on earning 12% returns later in this video. Now, you'll be surprised to know that if you start just 5 years early, that is at the age of 35, you'll have to invest almost half the amount, that is 26,349 per month, to create 5 crores for your retirement. And if you are 25 and you start investing now at this young age, you'll need to invest a small amount of 7,700 to make the giant sum of 5 crores by age 60. So it's clear that the earlier you start, the higher corpus you'll be able to accumulate, that too by investing lower, comfortable amounts. Now, I have told you how much you need to invest at different age groups, but what if you can't shell out that much money monthly? So let's take an example of Yash, who is 35 years old. We saw that to create 5 crores by retirement, Yash would need to invest around 26,000 per month for 25 years. But at this age, he's at a stage where his expenses are on a higher side. He's sole earner, he's paying his home loan EMIs, children's school fees, car loan EMIs and so on. So it's difficult for him to take out 26,000 per month while investing towards a single goal, retirement. So what can he do? He can still create a 5 crore corpus by starting with a lower sum. Now listen to this carefully. So Yash can start investing 11,700 per month and then keep on increasing this amount by 10% every year. So in year 1, he would need to invest 11,700. Then in year 2, he can invest 12,870. And in year 3, rupees 14,150 and so on to achieve 5 crore corpus by the time he reaches the age of 60. So far so good, right? But remember the 12% returns part I emphasized on earlier in this video. Now, if you don't earn that much returns, all that we have discussed till now will be of no use. Now, there are a plethora of options and each of them vary in terms of risk and return. It is crucial to invest in instruments that help you earn decent returns on your investments to reach a big sum for your retirement. Let's understand it with different cases. Assuming you are 30 years old, so if your investment earns you a return of 8%, you will need to invest 33,327 per month to achieve 5 crore goal. But if the rate of return goes up to 12%, the required monthly investment amount goes down to 14,165. This explains the importance of selecting the right investment instrument to achieve your retirement goal comfortably. Now, very quickly, let's explore different options where you can invest for your retirement goal. We'll also see what kind of returns you can expect from them. So the first one and one of the most popular option is National Pension System, NPS. It was launched by the Government of India, which allows individuals of age 18 to 70 to invest for their retirement goals. When you invest in NPS, a pension fund manager manages your money and invests on your behalf across different asset classes like equity, government or corporate bonds and alternative investments. You can either select your own asset allocation or select the auto option, which follows an age-based asset allocation model. Now, if you want to know in detail where NPS invests your money, we have a very interesting video for you. The link is in the description. Now, since NPS invests in a mix of equity and debt, it is a market-linked instrument. Therefore, your returns will depend on the equity and debt mix and how the markets have performed. We have given recent performance of different asset classes for different pension managers of NPS on your screen. You may pause and check them out. So looking at the returns, let's be conservative and I believe we can comfortably assume a rate of return of around 10% from NPS investment. You may earn higher or lower depending on your investment portfolio. For long-term goals like retirement, equity mutual funds are an ideal investment option. However, there are different categories of mutual funds. They invest across large, mid and small cap stocks in varied proportions. This also defines the kind of return they will generate. So mid cap or small cap funds may deliver higher return, but they'll carry higher risk as well. The table on your screen shows how much each category has delivered over the past 10 years. So small caps have delivered the highest return of 22% over the past 10 years, but they are also the riskiest funds to invest in. Large caps delivered 13%, but they carry the lowest risk relatively. Although these returns keep on changing depending on market conditions, you may expect a return between 12 to 15% provided you stay put for a long time. Therefore, choose the fund that matches your investment profile. And if you don't know how to do that, you may go to the ET Money app and take the Investor Personality Assessment. It assesses how much risk you are comfortable with as an investor and accordingly guides you through the investment options. Most salaried employees contribute towards EPF. In this scheme, an employee has to contribute 12% of the basic income towards the fund every month. The employer matches this amount with an equal contribution. The EPF is regarded as low-risk investment as the Government of India manages it and assures a fixed rate of return. The rate of return is determined by the government every year, but historically it has delivered around 8 to 8.5% per annum. Now, PPF or Public Provident Fund is a government-backed savings scheme with a maturity term of 15 years. It offers guaranteed returns, but the interest rate is reviewed by the government every quarter. Now, currently, it offers an interest rate of 7.1%. So these are the most popular instruments when it comes to achieving your retirement goal. Invest in a mix of these instruments to achieve your goal. And this brings us to the end of this video. If you liked the video, subscribe to our channel and share the video with your friends and family as well.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.